We'll go ahead and start. Hey guys, it's Savannah McDavid with the Salt Oasis Kingsport. I just wanted to come to you guys live this week on a Tuesday afternoon, not morning like we normally get to. However, we're still here. It's been a crazy weekend and we're still recovering. Hey Lindsay, thanks for letting me borrow your kiddo. She's been very good. Yeah? Your mom's on here. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Say I love you.
Love you.
We are super thankful for everybody that came out this weekend to Memorial Day. And just want to say thanks to all you guys who came out and supported us. She's still watching. And we hope that all you guys had a great Memorial Day. And we just want to say that we are extremely thankful and humbled and grateful for all of the soldiers who not only fought for us now, but the ones that we had memorial for yesterday. We're greatly appreciative and are thankful to live in this awesome country, and we hope you guys had a great Memorial Day too. But we want to go ahead and start with a little update on some delivery items. We're getting a shipment in today of things that are going to help you with health aids. So if you have been to our salt room, you know maybe that we have salt socks is what my mother-in-law likes to call them, and they are socks with salt in them, and they're really good to put around your neck like this, or on your shoulder if you have shoulder pain or anything like that. And we sell that salt so you can actually make your own sock. And we also sell a ton of other things like a salt pillow, which is sort of the same except the salt is fine grained, so it's not going to be coarse like the salt you see here in the salt room. It's going to be more of a fine grain like a sand, and that's something that you can heat up in the oven only, not the microwave, and you can also put it in the freezer as well. Not only that, but we're going to get what are called soap bars, but they have no soap in them. They're just salt, and they're shaped like soap bars. And they help people a lot who have eczema or psoriasis, or if you have dry skin. This salt has 84 trace minerals in it, and so when you use it on your skin, it's not going to dry you out like you would normally think salt would. It's actually going to soften your skin and moisturize. So pretty cool. We've got that stuff coming in today, and I just wanted to make you guys aware that we do have that. And then we also are getting a new shipment of foot domes. They should be here within the next week or so. So we have a lot of you on the list already to receive your foot dome, and then if you want one, let us know, and I can get you on that list because they will go fast. We don't keep those foot domes for long, but we are going to continue to order them, so don't worry even if you miss an opportunity this time. But today, I want to talk to you guys about kiddos and salt therapy. Say yay, Gwynnie!
Yeah.
A lot of you guys have been asking about your kids, especially now that school is out. Can you bring your kids to the salt room? How old do they have to be? Is it safe for them? And all of these other questions. And I just wanted to hop on here and let you guys know that I have written a blog on that. It's entitled Kiddos and Salt Therapy. And basically what it is it's some of our answers to the questions that you guys ask us most in written form. So you can hop on there and read that. I think I just actually shared it because I just posted it because we were super busy helping you guys yesterday. So it's on there. And I just wanted to hop on and let you guys know how salt therapy and kids mix. They do mix, okay? So the first major question we get is it really safe for my kids? Can I bring them here? And I want to start out by saying yes, salt therapy is 100% all natural and safe. There is nothing about it that's going to harm anyone, really. And if you would take your children to the beach to breathe salt air, then you can bring them in here to breathe salt air. It's not going to hurt them. It's actually going to help them a lot. We know that little kids have not the best immune systems in the world, but this salt therapy is going to help them with that and help them with the bacteria that may be in their body. Okay, so that's a huge question that we get is it safe? The answer is yes, it is safe for your kids. And then the second question that we get a lot is, well, what's the age limit? If it's safe, if I can bring my kid, what's the age limit? Really, I would say 6 months, but to be honest, there probably isn't an age limit, but we wouldn't really want any babies in here under 6 months old. We have had a 7-month-old in here. A young lady named Brittany brought her little 7-month-old in here, and he fell asleep. He was a little fussy when he got here because both of them had a sort of some sinus problems, and then he fell asleep, and I think she did as well, so it worked out really well for them. Hey, Gwenny, how old are you?
What?
3? You're 3? She just turned 3, and she is in here hanging out in the salt room. Are you having fun? Do you like being in here? So,
All the rocks.
it's all the rocks.
It's your other rocks.
Yes, I know, they're everywhere. So, this is what is super fun about Kids Day. We love having kids here simply because it's a lot of fun. It's fun to watch them, and it's really fun for them to realize that the floor is salt, and they get a kick out of that, and they have a lot of fun. So you can bring your kids here, like I said before, if you would take them to the beach to breathe salt air there, then you can bring them here to breathe salt air. There's really not an age limit as far as how old do they need to be, is it safe for them. So that's the answer to that question. And then another question that we get a lot is, well, what all does it really help? And I want to let you guys know that it helps, gosh, a lot of stuff. We know first and foremost that kids, especially in this area, have allergies, asthma, sinuses, pretty bad. And not only that, but more so in the winter and the spring, little kids cough a lot, and they have the sniffles and snot and all that stuff that makes it fun to be a mom. And it will help, salt therapy will help with, we'll start with allergies and sinuses, which is what it helps a lot of adults with, respiratory problems. Basically, it's going to do the same thing for children that it does for adults. It's going to get into their lungs as they're breathing it, and it's going to clear up any mucus or help get in their sinus cavities and help clean some stuff out. So it will help their allergies and their sinuses. Now, please be warned that while they're here, they may be they may have low runny noses and they may cough a lot. But that's just because the salt is breaking all the stuff up that's in their lungs and in their sinus cavities. The second thing that it's really going to help them with, like I said, is coughs and colds. And that's because salt is antibacterial. And so whenever they breathe it in, it's also antimicrobial. Whenever they breathe it in to their little lungs, they have a lot of bacteria in there. They get sick a lot. Their immune systems aren't the strongest. The salt is actually going to strengthen their immune system. It's really going to help them and aid them in staying healthy, okay? And it also will give them energy. While it strengthens the immune system, it does give energy. So that may be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. You can be the judge. But it will do that as well. Another thing that it is really good for, especially in children, is children with asthma or respiratory problems. And that's simply because this salt is going to help their little airways open up and help them breathe better. And it's also going to help them, detoxify. And so they're going to be able to breathe better and get out the pollen or the smoke or the toxins that can trigger asthma attacks. So it really does help with asthma as well in little children. And another thing that is super cool that I'm love to share is that it helps kids with eczema or psoriasis. And it does that in a couple of different ways. Eczema is basically known for being just inflammation of the skin, and it comes out in a rash irritant way. And salt, this Himalayan salt, is anti-inflammatory, and so it's really going to help with inflamed skin, just like it would with inflamed joints with people with arthritis or things like that. So if your child has eczema or they have psoriasis, it will also help with that, especially if they're hanging out here in the floor playing like Gwen is, and the salt gets to touch their legs, touch their arms, they get it on them. It's really going to help. It's really going to help their skin. And like I said before, this salt has 84 trace minerals in it. Hey, you throwing salt? And so what that's going to do, thank you, is that's going to soften their skin, and it's going, those minerals are going to get into their skin, and it's going to help heal any bacteria that may be going on or anything like that. Are you throwing salt on me? And thank you. Sorry, we're having fun playing. Okay. Thank you so much. Gwen, do you love playing in the salt room? She's doing through all the play. And another thing that it's going to do for your kids is it's just going to make them overall feel better, more relaxed, have a little more energy. It has the same effect of going to the beach for your children, except
I never go to the beach.
You don't have to go through all of that. Do you like to go to the beach? Do you like to come here? This is kind of like the beach, isn't it? We have had some little kids refer to this as the inside beach. So that's pretty fun as well. But I wanted to hop on here and let you guys know that it will help your kids. So it's going to help. Whoa, let's not throw the salt, okay? Let's not do that. Keep it on the floor. It's going to help your kids if they have some other things that I found is pneumonia, bronchitis. It can help with colds, coughs, sometimes even the flu. It can help with a lot of different stuff. So if you have kiddos and they have allergies, and thank you so much, and they have, put it in the starfish, and they have sinuses, allergies, respiratories, asthma, if they get sick a lot, if they're prone to colds, if they're prone to, bronchitis or anything like that, this is something that can help them a lot. And the cool thing is it's all natural, non-invasive, and so in my opinion, it's a lot better than giving them steroids or antibiotics or things like that. That could, essentially harm them or make it worse. Now, as far as a salt session for your children, we have kids hours. They're Tuesday mornings. This morning we had a 9 a.m. kids hour, and Friday mornings at 9 a.m. from 9 to 10 a.m. Okay, and then Saturdays at 2 p.m. 2 to 3 p.m.
It's Charlie.
Is Charlie? Say hi, Charlie.
I'm Charlie.
Say I love you.
It's your Charlie.
It's my Charlie. Yes.
It's your...
And if you can't bring your kids at that Tuesday morning at 9 a.m., Friday morning at 9 a.m., or Saturday at 2 p.m., if you can't get your kids here then give us a call and let us know. Say, hey, I'd really like to bring my child in. They're having some pretty bad symptoms. And usually, as long as we don't have anyone in a salt room session, we're more than happy to accommodate and get your little kiddo in, because we're here to help you guys naturally. We're not here just to be a, spa. We're actually here to help people and help you guys naturally. Thanks, Mary. And so anytime that you all need to get your child in and you can't make those hours, now of course we highly recommend those hours because that's when we have the toys out. That's when there's usually a couple more kids here and they tend to have fun. But if you can't make those for some reason, just give us a call and let us know and say, hey, do you have anything open for whatever day, whatever time? We have one young lady and she brings her little boy in, I think he's 2, and severe allergies, sinus issues, and she's been bringing him in at the evening times because that's the only time she can get here with her work schedule, and it's been helping him a lot. I think he's actually coming tomorrow evening. So it's been helping a lot. And another thing that helps them is not only the salt session, but a salt lamp in their room will also help with allergies, sinuses, things like that. It's also going to help calm their little brains, which we could all use. Calm little kid brains, I know. And another question that we get, I'll touch on this, is, well, how often do I need to bring my kid? How many times is it going to take before they can see some relief? They will probably see some relief the first time. Can't guarantee that, but they probably will be able to tell a difference, and you probably will be able to tell a difference the first salt session. But it depends on their severity and what all they have going on as far as frequency goes. So if you have a child that has severe allergies, asthma, or something like that, they may want to come a couple times a week for a couple of weeks, and then maybe go down to 1 time a week, or 3 times a week, then down to 2, then down to 1, then down to maybe every other week. It really just depends on your child's body and the severity of what they have going on. But you can't get too much salt therapy. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. And just to let you guys know that you are also able to come into the room with your child. We don't let them come in here unsupervised. So during those kids' hours, the parent always accompanies a child, and it's for the child and the parent, it's $35. $35 for one child and one parent. And then if another parent wants to come in, it's the normal $30. So, it's just $5 extra to bring your kid. And that's from children anywhere from 3 all the way up to, I think it's 14. I think we say 14. I can't remember exactly what our rules are. So 3 to 14 is what we'll say. And then if they're under 3, we don't charge you for them. That's not an issue at all. Hey, Bobby. So we would love to see your all's kids. We know that it would help, and we know that because we have already seen a lot of kids in our area come by and have much success from this salt session. And also, they do have a lot of fun. We do have toys, and it really is like a little time at the beach or in a really big sandbox that's clean sandbox. So bring them by, and we would love to see them. We love Kids Hour. It's probably the most fun part of the day, because who doesn't love to see the world through kids' eyes? Isn't that right, Gwen? Yes, it is. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know we do have a blog on this topic that is just released on the Salt Life blog. It's the Salt Life tab on our website, which is the saltoasiskeensport.com, and I've also shared it on our Facebook page. It's down a little bit in the news feed. Okay, so other than that, we're signing off, and if you guys have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us. Give us a call. Post a question on here. We're pretty active on social media, and we're more than happy to help and get back to you guys and answer your questions. So with that, I believe we are done. Winnie, can you tell everybody bye?
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.